Hey, you guys. Welcome to week 8 of the summer dinner series. This is the closeout dinner / party with Chef Justin Brunson. What do you guys think? Always like to start out doing a little bit of who's been here before. Who's been here before? Let's see the hands. Oh, that's a good amount of people. Who hasn't been here before? These guys, okay, you guys are going to have a great time tonight. You're probably wondering, those that haven't been here before, this is Studio Kitchen, Colorado, home of the Modern Eater Show. We do a broadcast every Saturday night. Myself, Greg Holland, that hurts so bad, and he's done it. He's done it so many times. This is the Culinary Church. You guys have been invited, and thank you for coming. With myself, Greg Hollenbach, Brian Freeman from Growers Organic, my co-host, Jay Parker, Dave Ree, the whole cast and crew, Little Rich Schneider. How was the happy hour with Diebold Brewing Company and Distillery 291? Brian, those are delicious spirits and beers right there.
Yes, and Michael Myers is a really awesome guy. Thank you for standing up right there.
Philip Raleigh, where are you?
Michael, Philip.
Jack Diebold.
Right there.
Thank you guys, really. We're going to hear from these guys. That's what the church is all about. Hearing from folks that are local farmers, ranchers, purveyor of great products, and we have people here tonight that are going to tell their stories. But we got to get to the man of the hour.
You forgot Miss Jane over there.
Well, no, we haven't forgotten Miss Jane.
Okay.
She's going to come up, Jane Levine.
All right.
Justin Brunson, here he is.
Thanks for coming out tonight. We're going to try not to get these guys kicked off the radio. We've come close a couple times.
Yes, you have.
I guess you only get so many F words before they shut you off and fine you.
Tweak you around
Oh, is that better?
Yes.
Am I tweaked now?
Yep, you're tweaked.
Good. I like to be good and tweaked. Thank you. Easy, Philip.
We're going to have some fun tonight, tell some stories. We're going to talk about food, your favorite pastime and mine, right? What are the highlights of tonight in the menu, Justin?
I mean, I don't know. It's summertime. We got some beautiful vegetables. We got some beautiful local rabbit. We got some beautiful local lamb. We got some beautiful ham, some local sausages. I mean, some dope oysters. I mean, it's just going to be fun tonight. We're going to hang out and have some fun. Everybody drink plenty of booze tonight, please.
Wait,
otherwise you'll make me nervous, all right?
Justin, I talked to Philip about 2 minutes ago, and Philip says we've already gone through 4 bottles of whiskey. I was like, how is that possible? Oh. No, I said, I'm probably accounting for one of them.
Yeah.
But you, is it Big Chris?
Yeah.
The guys from Proud Souls are here. We have
Proud
Harper
Souls.
Feeders as well with the lamb. We have Jane Levine. The Levines are here from Jefferson Farms. And we have a night of just eating, drinking, celebration, the end of the summer. This is what it's all about, truly. So we're going to get going with the first course, right, Chef?
Yeah, so first course tonight is going to be our bread service from Old Major that I've done. I love pretzel rolls. I love mustard. I own a pork restaurant. Pork and pretzels, it just made sense. So 6 years ago, I made these pretzel rolls, and we put them on the menu. And if we took them off, we'd get killed. So they'll always be on the menu at Old Major.
Who's been to Old Major? Who's been to Old Major? What's wrong with the rest of you?
Here we go.
Go in and see Old Major. Who's cooking with you tonight, Chef?
So I have Sarah Hostravani over here.
Sarah.
Sarah. So she's the one that actually runs the kitchen in Old Major. I'm just the face of it at this point. And this is Justin Van D. So this is my CDC and my sous chef. These guys run the kitchen. I mean, they're there day to day putting out all the food right now. And they've been with me for years. We love, hearts, big hearts. It's so awesome to be able to bring these guys up and bring them out for a night to hang out. Mr. Yum Yum, I call him Tum Tum. Tum Tum and Sarah. That's who we got over here tonight. Cool. So our first course is some country ham with pecorino cheese and pickled mustard seed. I thought it would be weird not to start with charcuterie. It's kind of something we're known for. I love a good country ham. It goes real well with bourbon. It goes real well with beer. It has a big place in my heart.
Would you recommend neat bourbon with this?
I neat bourbon on the rocks. Is there any? I mean, I only drink it those two ways.
What does rye pair well with it?
Rye pairs well. I mean, whiskey and ham. Like we can't talk about two more. I mean, bourbon and ham. We can't talk about more American things than those two things, right?
What are your favorites, Justin?
What
are your favorites? I mean, like if you're going to eat and you're going to put together a family dinner, what are your favorites? Are we looking at some of your favorites?
Or food?
Hey, listen, beyond food and whiskey if you want.
Yeah, so I mean, I usually like to start a meal out with oysters and seafood. I mean, we have a sausage company now, so we grill a lot of weenies. We cook a lot of weenies right now. So, start off with a sausage, some oysters. The bacon, the bacon that you had earlier, it's that peanut butter bacon bites with basil and mint. I mean, they're just real fun, right? It's a use of our baconins as well, so we love that. But yeah, I mean, just have a good time, right?
We're going to get down, have some good food. We're going to turn the music up. Music, Grateful Dead tonight. Is that where we're going to pick, Justin?
Grateful Dead all night long.
Grateful Dead all night long here. This is Justin Brunson's dinner, and it's week 8 of the summer dinner series. Thank you guys for joining us. You're going to hear from the local purveyors. That's what we're all about here in this kitchen. Chuck, thanks you for coming back. Time again. This is truly a great time, Brian, and what we did with the Road Trip 2019 was remarkable to bring back all of this food. So thank you for being here. Eat up, let us know what you need, and other than that, we'll come back and talk to some of these great purveyors. Thanks for coming.
That's not the Grateful Dead.
Our large flower line is down.
This isn't Grateful Dead, is it?
Who wants to handle this? 2 bills.
Get into this thing. This ain't Grateful Dead. I was like, what the hell is this? You gotta get Dave. He's gotta know. Where's that fucker? He's in the dish pit.
A great line.
Get out.
Leave now.
Because I'll tell you this much,
What makes you think I don't like flirting with that kind of lifestyle? Like, I'm right on the edge of Jay fucking losing it now. Dude, listen, you think you got problems? Look at this shit. Can you see how fucking swollen? I got this bite right here, my muscles. Like, my arm is fucking, I do not know what the fuck, why they bite me, like, on muscles or...
You got that sweet blood, man. Whatever.
And I showed you this shit, what I got from fucking... Are you trying to do a show? Come on, bitch, I'm a rookie.
Hello, when was the last time you saw 20 pounds of local, organic Colorado cherries? Get out of here. You didn't see these. They're gone. They're done. Somebody already bought those babies. Too late on that one. Because it is local season here in Colorado. There is all kinds of crazy good food. Oh, whoa. What is this? Easter egg radishes right there, baby. Easter eggs. Who are we? Where are we? We are at Growers Organic in Denver, Colorado, showing you tasty local vittins. Look at this. Spring onions. When was the last time you threw some of those bad boys on a grill? Everybody needs some grilling onions. It's that time of year. We've got red. We've got yellow. We've got radishes of 5 different flavors. Oh, wait. Hello. It's Tom McCracken at Green Earth Farms. Some killer frisee. Check it out. We're here all year long, 363 days of the year. We're working. www.growersorganic.com, Facebook Growers Organic, and Instagram feed. Check it out. You see these big boxes from Rocco's? Local cabbage with the wrapper leaves on it. Gotta love it. What do I see? What do I see? Oh, look at these. Look at these babies. Look at that. That is a French breakfast radish right there. Wait a second. Is it time? Is it time? Do you eat one? Yes, you eat one. But we do have some local apricots. Do you like my apricots? These are Rainier's. Wait, you got to see Berg Harvest Farm on our road trip. So we're rocking it out. Like I said, we're at Growers Organic, showing everything local. Everything is love here. Wait a second. Oh, look at those local mushrooms. Who's got that? Who needs that? So, hey, we're just having fun. We're at Growers Organic. We're showing the local goods. I'm stealing some of my own raspberries. Don't tell my boss. From Morning Fresh Dairy. Hey, Brian, can you go grab me a bag of Bow and Arrow local white cornmeal? Oh, as a matter of fact, I have it right here. What about our friends? What about Osage Gardens? Oh, can I get a pound of oregano? Yes, you can get a pound of oregano. Where do you think you are? Young pea greens. Look at that. Here at Growers Organic. Check it out. Come on down anytime you want to come down, because we've got Rancho Duranzo, my friend Thomas Cameron, Berg Harvest, the Thievers. We've got peaches from Black Bear. We've got everything that is local. Oh, and Big Beast juice. Jay, can I get you a juice? It's a pomegranate lemonade, locally made right here in Jay Parker's hands. Can somebody grab me a big old fat bag of basil? Nice. Oh, yes, it is. Rocky Family Farm. You gotta love that. Do you want poblanos? I've got the poblanos. Do you want, oh, is that a cayenne pepper? Ooh, that is a one spicy pepper. That's right, folks. What we love to do at Growers Organic is have fun, and we love to hang out with our local farming friends. I want to thank all those people for doing organic. So just remember, go organic with Growers Organic.
just happened organic. I don't think so. Organically, we're thinking the same thing. Okay, Mike. I don't think Justin's super loud enough. Neither was mine.
He's maxed out. You're not maxed out, so I can
Okay, is that bouncer? What's the other one? Hello, hello.
You sounded fine to me over there.
Okay, you can
really light.
I thought I was light too. Maybe we're not just man.
We were talking loud. Well, okay. I mean, you guys should try to overcompensate. Well, we were.
It just didn't seem like we got the room's attention.
Well, hey, listen, I need to get on there because I need to start talking Facebook, Instagram, all the shit you forgot. I'm ready to do it, baby. Bring me in, coach.
Let's do it. Bring me in, coach.
What's your E status, baby?
Soft.
Fully placid. Will you rub on Jay's leg just for a second so like your dad do it for you? Touching his like tiny little white ass. They used to be big.
All right, if you're ready, I'm ready.
Okay, which one goes? Am I on my yellow?
Hey, Jane, can you come up here? Okay.
Okay.
Jay, bring it up.
Bring it up, babe. Now you really can't hear us, can you, Jay?
Good. I called Bruno today.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Hello.
I need to get my little info.
What's Jay doing?
And then if it's just even those two restaurants, if you're thinking they're going to be free, you can look at it.
Is this the first dish?
Yeah.
And it can be flexible.
Well, I wanted to have a meeting with them myself.
No strings attached.
And I wanted to connect with you on it because
Hello. Hey, Jay. Hello, guys.
What are we going?
How is the food? Are you enjoying the food? Good. I'm looking at this menu and I'm just blown away. And blown away by you guys. First of all, let's hear it for you guys for showing up tonight. Thank you so much for doing that. Tonight's night, Justin, are you ready to go with this? I want to talk a little rabbit with you for a moment.
Yeah,
You ready to talk rabbit?
I love rabbits.
I know. So local,
I love this lady.
I know local products are so cool because we go around the state, the Modern Eater Show, and we had a little powwow in Salida, Colorado. I don't know, what was it? May? I think it was May. We went down and we tried out some rabbits at a rabbit farm, and we met this gal right here. Her name is Jane Levine.
Miss Jane Levine, everybody right here. Amazing woman.
Local rabbit, but River Bear American Meats, you guys do a bang-up job, and you also provided us the sausage for our pass-arounds tonight.
Yeah.
So first of all, River Bear American Meats, if you would, and then talk about Miss Jane Levine and Jefferson Farms.
So we started a little USDA meat processing facility where we make our own deli meats, bacon, sausages, Italian salamis. But one of the things I wanted to do was find cool local purveyors of fine meats. So there's plenty of meat guys in town. They all carry JBS and IBP and all this shit. I don't want to eat that shit, all right? So I wanted to hand pick and select the best possible people I could for every little category that I possibly could. And I happened to meet this wonderful little rabbit farmer. And I went on a tour to her property. She also has these lovely llamas. They're mean animals. I didn't really know that. The boys were chasing each other all over. They're going crazy.
It's called Plain.
Yeah.
That's plain. I play like that too. I'm from Iowa. I understand. But I really wanted to hand pick some really cool local purveyors. And I love rabbit. I grew up hunting and fishing in Iowa. So I love game meat. So I love rabbit. Rabbit's one of my favorite things in the whole world. So to actually finally find the first, Greg brought this to me. I didn't know there was a local rabbit farmer here in Colorado. So Greg's like, you got to meet Jane. I met Jane, and she took us on a tour of her farm, and it was just so cool. I was like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, somebody that's cool, local, loves their animals. I mean, I love animals too. I also like to eat animals, all right?
Sure.
And I want to make sure the animals I eat get treated like family members, right? So I got a little tour. I got a tour of her farm. I saw the animals. I saw how they were treated, what they were fed, how they were raised, and I was like, boom, can I sell your rabbits? She's like, well, I'm a small farmer, you know, so I don't know how many rabbits I can get you. And I was like, why don't you figure out how many you can get me? And and I will figure out how many restaurants I will allow to have your rabbits. You know, we did it, kind of reverse engineered it, you know. It's not like, I have 8,000 rabbits a week. It was like, well, I can do 50 rabbits a month, and that's what I'm comfortable with. And I got to, you know, be like, hey, come here. I'm going to sell 50 rabbits a week to me and my best friends in the city. So we use them at Old Major. Mercantile uses the rabbits. Fruition uses the rabbits. Caroline over at Annette uses the rabbits. And that's all there are right now. And I'm fine if that's all there ever is. I just want the farmer to be comfortable, be like, this is what I want to grow. Help me sell it. And it was a perfect like a symbiotic relationship, just like marigolds and tomato plants. You know, you put the marigolds next to the tomato plants so the bugs eat the marigolds, keep the bugs away from the tomato plants, right? So that's how our relationship is between meat salesman, and farmer. So that's how we look at River Bear American Meats. We're making great meat, but to have this small little rabbit farmer come look at me and be like, I really want to sell these rabbits, I just don't know how to get rid of them. And I'm like, well, I know how to get rid of them.
I didn't say get rid of them.
Well, sorry, sell them. Sorry, that's the redneck in me. Take the boy out the country, all right? All right. We are totally honored to be able to carry these rabbits and sell them and figure out our partners. It's just not a sales business. We're not Cisco, you know, so we want to be able to support our local farmers in a situation like this.
First of all, when have you ever been in the kitchen when Chef Justin shaking his vegetables on a Yoder grill from Proud Souls, talking to the farmer about the food that you're eating with these delicious rabbits from Jefferson Fiber Farms? Put your hand up if you've ever experienced that. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
All right, so I'm going to quit talking and let this lovely lady right here that grows all these beautiful rabbits speak to you.
Well, I am going to say it is all about the animal, and that's why Justin is the perfect partner. Because not everybody's going to get to eat rabbit. You know, we're not going to exceed our capacity to take care of the animals. So we will top it off, you know, when we have enough. And so we don't have crowded animals. We're going to make sure they have a good life. They're fed well. They're taken care of 3 times a day we go through. And we built a special rabbit barn. These are not your little outdoor hutches. These animals are inside. It's well ventilated. It's lit. It's got windows and doors and fans and heat in the winter. And we're there. We're there to take care of them because our office is right inside the rabbit barn. So we want to make sure we give the best thing possible for people to eat. And I will say my little magic thing about rabbits. Rabbits are the meat that is lowest in calories, highest in protein, has the lowest cholesterol, has the best meat to bone ratio, so there's very little waste, and salt is good. Salt never hurt anybody. So don't worry about that.
Neither did fat.
No, fat won't hurt anybody either.
Or whiskey.
Yeah. But rabbit is a real environmentally sound protein source.
The most sustainable meat to eat, grown per water, per soil,
the amount of nutrition and water it takes to produce 1 pound of beef produces 6 pounds of rabbit. So it's remarkable. And then the other great thing about it, rabbit is mature in 3 months. So one doe can produce 250 to 350 pounds of meat per year. One cow, 200 to 250. And a cow matures at 18 to 24 months. So it really can feed the world. I mean, there's a reason why the rabbit is the ultimate prey animal. It evolved
Jane,
to feed
that goes
the world.
to carbon footprint, too.
Yes, exactly.
Because, I mean, think about that is what it takes to raise a steer and the way our steers are raised today.
Yeah, we'll never give up beef. I mean, I'm looking right here. I love it, but everything in moderation, everything in balance in our lives. So we will never overproduce the rabbit. We do have a certain capacity based on our space, and luckily we met Justin, and he's fine with that. So you may or may not see it.
Yeah, to me, the farmer needs to do what they want to do. They need to raise an animal. You know, they don't need to piece it out and sell parts or pieces. They don't need to figure out how to grow 10 times more than they want. They just need to do what they need to do to make themselves and their animals happy. and then they need to get it to somebody in the middle point that can do something right with it. You know, it's like, so we're only going to sell rabbits to like what I consider the 3 best restaurants in the city. You know?
And I have to say, it all started because we were raising rabbits for ourselves.
Yeah.
And a chef saw them at the processor and tracked us down. So it's been nice. It's
Yeah.
become quite a good business, and we really appreciate Justin and Greg and Jay and Brian for helping us with all of this. They've made it happen. I just feed and water the rabbits and drive them there and drive them back.
Thank you, Jane.
Everybody, Jane
And-
Levine.
Yeah, thank you, Jane. And I would encourage, check out her website, Jefferson Fiber Farms. Jefferson Farms Natural Fibers, because you can also stay. She has a bed and breakfast on site or an Airbnb. It's super cool. You get to see the alpacas and the whole 9 yards.
Who's been to Salida, Colorado? Anybody been to Salida? Oh my gosh. If you love Salida, Colorado, you will love this property. It is great, and they also have an Airbnb, but Jefferson Fiber Farms and Jane Levine and her husband, they're here tonight. That's great. And we have more guys you're going to hear from. We have the Lamb Rancher as well. But Brian, we're broadcasting on Facebook.
Yes. So as Greg said, we are broadcasting on Facebook, so please go to your phones, Instagram, Facebook, share it with your friends, make them feel jealous, come up and take a picture. Feel free to peruse the room, enjoy some alcohol, have fun. We're going to tell you lots of awesome stories about food and beverage, so enjoy yourselves.
They ate that. Oh, no, we didn't. Sorry. We got to talk about the lamb. We didn't do it.
Yeah, do you want to do it right now or give it a second?
Wait till the lamb's ready.
Yeah, closer to
Lamb guy comes.
Okay.
Wow, you went away.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Dan with Proud Souls Barbecue and Provisions. Welcome all of you out there at the Modern Eater Summer Dinner Series. I just wanted to showcase our shop here, located at 2485 North Federal in the Sloan's Lake, Jefferson Park area of Denver. It's an all things barbecue shop, so we've been around for about 2 years. Got a little bit of everything in the shop to satisfy all your backyard grilling needs. So walking in the shop here, carry everything from sauces and rubs, wonderful ingredients to add to your grilling experience, all different types of fuels. So we've got some Rockwood charcoal, we've got some Blues Hog, as well as some briquettes. Right now we're rolling past our one of our most popular lines, the Yoder Smoker. We have a Yoder here at the Modern Eater, the charcoal cooker that the chefs will be using for the summer dinner series. We also carry their pellet line. Rolling back in here to the back of the shop, that big green egg, similar to the one you see here at the Modern Eater. That's the XL, does a great job of grilling and smoking. Rolling back into our gas grill line, as well as our Memphis. So the Napoleon gas grill line here, fantastic gas grills, built-ins as well as carts. We got all different sizes, everywhere from 4 burners to 6 burners to 8 burners. They've got an infrared on there, rotisserie, really high-quality cookers for your backyards. Strolling across the shop here, we got a little grill grade decal from our friends down at 210 Steel. Gateway drum smoker. If you're looking for something a little bit hotter, a little bit faster, sets in nicely at about 300 degrees, whether you're hanging ribs, chicken, brisket, or pork. Bottom line is we got all kinds of cool stuff here at the shop. Backyard guys turned competition guys turned caterers decided to follow our passion and open up a kick-ass store here, like I mentioned, at 25th and Federal. We've also got an awesome meat cooler in the back, all different types of some locally sourced meats. Chef Justin Brunson opened up his new company, River Bear. So we got their sausages, their Texas hot links, their bacon, as well as some Duroc spare ribs, some Duroc pork butts, as well as some Midland Meat Company beef, some delicious Wagyu crossed with some Angus, delicious cuts of strips, some ribeyes, some plate ribs, some ground beef, anything basically for you guys to throw on your smoker, your cooker in your backyard. So in summary, a one-stop shop for all your needs. So stop by, see us. We're open here 7 days a week, 10 to 6. We'd love to.
Ladies, would you like something to drink?
I know I can't either.
I mean, I can start a watch party and then I can invite people to watch my watch party. It's just not as easy to get.
Trade off, you do what I do, and I'll sit here.
I know you sit and enjoy, but you're good at walking around and making sure that you have
I'm terrified of it. Strangest thing in the world.
I bake. I don't do all this stuff.
Yeah, we both bake.
Just lead us into the next one.
Oh, yeah?
Set it up.
You don't know. We could both do
You could do it?
She's an event planner. She does
So you could do it.
I mean, you guys tell me what to say, and I can totally own the crowd. Please flip it over the grill.
So we're going to cover the land. We're going to cover the brewery and distillery and factory.
Well, read up.
No quiz. No quiz.
I gotta set them all up. So get this, I just did the calculation on the drinks. Everyone in the room right now, minimum 40 people, right? Because that's what we see. Six bottles. No, what does that mean? Nothing. 5.125 drinks. Now that means
Documentary. Like I can watch.
Oh, I like that.
yeah.
I mean, that's all I'm saying.
You know, what do you, they're overserved. 48 cans of beer, and we've calculated 120 drinks at 1 ounce. 101 ounce drinks to the 40. If we or 30. We have 5 drinks. A little more than 5 drinks. But some of those are 1 ounces, so. Alright, let's 5 ounces. Yeah, I'm ready to go on a fucking rant. Not about that, but let's do it, baby. Where are we going to start? The reality is.
Hello, you guys.
There you go. That's fucking priceless.
Wow. Wow, you guys, are you having fun yet? Oh, geez. How could you not? Truly, you're in the kitchen. We're back here sweating for you guys. I hope it's not too hot for you. But we're going to cover a little bit of ground for you guys because, as you can see, it's very important to us to highlight Colorado. Is there any fans of Colorado in the house?
Yes. Okay, so wait, I'm just going to go off on a rant right here. He said Colorado, and here's the reality, folks, and this is what I want everyone to go home with tonight, is why we support our small local businesses. The reality is like what our man Justin said about JBS Swift Meat. Do you understand if you're a small farmer or rancher in that case and take your steer or your animal to process at JBS, you will not get your animal back. You will get somebody else's animal. And so the thing about supporting a small family farm, about supporting Jane, about supporting our friends right down here. Listen, when you're getting lamb right from Colorado, it drives about 90 miles. It gets processed right here. The farmer or rancher does everything they can to support their local economy. And I've done a little bit of research on this, and so here's the numbers. If you spend $100 on a local product or a local company, 68 of those dollars stay locally. That's a big deal. Think about this, because I'll throw the other number is $48 stays here if you don't spend it locally. So what is that? Like more than 25% will stay local and support local people. And sometimes I know it's a hard decision because it's more expensive or it's not economically viable for some of us, but I encourage you to find a way, because like what you're eating here, so much of the food that you're eating tonight, now these scallops obviously we don't have in Colorado.
Platte River.
There are some
Platte
things,
River scallops,
Platte River. But so many of the things you're eating tonight have come from local farms, local ranches, local purveyors. And I want to encourage everyone to support that as much as you can, because people like Michael Myers, the DeBolt right here, this guy. Come on, how many times do I have to go through this? DeBolt. All your money is, that's the whole deal, because they're supporting like local grains. And it goes so much deeper than many of you would think. Like going local is a big commitment, but it's something that we should all do, because the reality is think about, like right here, our Proud Soul friends. There's John Irving. You have so many local people in the crowd tonight, if you only knew. And they're supporting us, which, I mean, and quite honestly, I do the radio show because I love to talk, giving the farmers and the ranchers a voice. And that has been something that's been missed. And it's what got me into this 25 years ago. I was opening up Wild Oats, and the farmers were coming to me back in the early 90s asking me, I can't get anyone to buy kale. And I'm like, oh, Pizza Hut uses it on the pizza, on the salad bar as a garnish. What do you mean? And he's like, no, truly, Brian, I am growing something. And he was growing Romanesco and Brussels sprouts and kale. And today, all of you are like, that's common food. We know that, but think about this 25 years ago, and then slap on the fact that he was doing it organically. And that's what I built a career off of, because it was, how do I tell these farmers' stories? And so tonight isn't a testament. You guys are proving that all the crap I've done for 25 damn years is finally paying off, because you're supporting a local guy right here. I mean, and when he's only mentioning one of his restaurants, I've eaten so many damn Masterpiece Delicatessen sandwiches it would make you sick. This man has done such great things in our restaurant community, and he holds a higher standard. And that's where I encourage you, look for a local restaurant, look for the little guy, and support them, and you'll get stuff like this, because all day long, the partnership that Justin has made with the Modern Eater, and so many people here in town, his commitment to Jane with the rabbits, with so many of the little local purveyors that he does.
You're right, Brian. You did have a lot to say. Brian Freeman, Growers Organic. I mean, truly, you guys, that's what passion is all about. That's what passion for our community about, and you see it through Brian Freeman with Growers Organic. Beyond that, Brian, there's a few cool things that we would love to highlight, and these grills are one of them. And in the Modern Eater Kitchen, Studio Kitchen, Colorado, proud souls in this partnership with myself and the Modern Eater Show and Justin Brunson. Here they are, Danny and Tony from Proud Souls Barbecue and Provision. Come on up here, guys. Let's talk about these grills for a second. There he is, Dan. Dan, welcome here, man. This is kind of cool to see Justin Brunson cooking on this Proud Souls Yoder grill right now. Here's a mic for you. Let you guys go at it and talk shop.
Let's go at it, buddy.
So these guys pretty much own a porn shop for barbecue people.
Yes, we do.
I don't know how else to say it.
The best porn shop on Federal.
I walked into this place, and it was like the best smokers, the best grills, a cooler full of the best meats, all the best wood, all the best pellets. It was just like, holy cow. I'm from Iowa. We don't have things like that in Iowa.
No, I mean, we try to have a little bit of cookers, smokers, rubs, sauces, you name it, for everybody. For those of you who don't know, we're located at 25th and Federal. Love what we do. We try to have basically a barbecue shop for the backyard guy or gal. So you come into our shop, you can basically pick up anything that you would want for your backyard. So whether it's a Yoder smoker, whether it's a green egg, whether it's another pellet smoker, whether it's, you name it, we'll give you the tools, we'll give you the grill, we'll give you the barbecue rubs, the sauces, the know-how. We'll walk you through the process.
Great barbecue classes.
Great barbecue classes. So we hope to have Justin in for a class one day.
I just want to sit there and learn how to cook a brisket properly.
There you go. We can help you with that. You can help us with rabbit. We'll help you with brisket.
Perfect. Done.
We do brisket classes. We do entry-level barbecue classes. We do pork butt classes, you name it. We're very approachable. We're, old school guys from the Midwest, very much like Justin. Myself, we have Tony Roberts, the other owner here, and then Chris Webb, our general manager. We love the Modern Eater. We love Brian, Greg, and Jay.
But approachable, folks. I hope you heard that word he said, approachable. He makes smoking, grilling, barbecuing. If you don't even know the difference between those, he makes it approachable. It's easy. Like, I'm not a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
I'm not a smart guy.
Ah, come on now.
This is a smart guy right here.
I'm just a cook.
Yeah.
But yes, I would right here at 25th and Federal. I mean, I love your guys' shop.
Yeah. Come on, take a look. Even if you don't have a grill, don't have a smoker, stop on by. We'd love to have a conversation with you. Like Justin mentioned, we do classes on the weekends. We do demos. We don't serve up barbecue on lunch or dinner, but we try to have the smokers going just to kind of show you guys what's going on. So.
Well, you sell the meat and the spices, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty much everything you can do on your own. So spices, sauces, rubs. We got a great meat freezer. So we carry Justin's River Bear Meats, Midland Meat Company out of Midland, Texas. Stuff you can't normally get at your Safeways or your King Soopers. Very humanely sourced meats. farmers that are small farmers that do it right, similar to what was going down with the rabbit farm in Salida. Everything we're eating tonight, we try to kind of emulate what Justin's doing in our store. So we've been lucky enough to know Justin, and we are super pumped to be here tonight. Just like
you
you
told
guys
him he
are.
bought a grill, right? He bought one of these Yoders.
he did buy a
I mean,
grill.
they have a little love affair and something going on.
He has not invited us over for a dinner yet. We're still waiting for that
I turned
invite.
40 on July 8th, so I went and bought myself a really nice Yoder 640. And I was always told sometimes it's just easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. So I went and bought myself a 40th birthday present. And my wife was like, "What did you do?" But I cook every other Sunday, and we have friends and family over on it. And it's like one of the best days of my month. Like, we bring family over, we cook good food. Everybody's like, "Holy shit, this is the best barbecue I've ever had." And it's not because of me, it's because of the cooker. I mean, any one of you could cook it just as good as I do.
I think you played a small part in it.
But it's just so fun to have people over to your house and enjoy and chill on a Sunday afternoon and make some ribs and some smoked chickens, you know, a bunch of sides, drink a bunch of Vino Verde, play some horseshoes, smoke some weed. I mean, we're in Colorado, right?
So Justin will be sending out an invite to the rest of all you guys here at this next Sunday afternoon cook-off. And but next Sunday we'll be there. So
I'll be at Fish seeing. I'll be seeing that. That's where I'll be.
I love it. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Danny. Check it out, everyone. Proud Souls for sure. And thank you all for coming. We're going to keep talking about the food that's coming out after the scallops. We have a next dish that I'm going to give you a little music. We drone on. Enjoy.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, man.
We get it all figured out.
Yeah, fine, mate. How you doing? You're gonna be so fucking deep.
There. I'm gonna lay in the walking floor naked.
Wouldn't be the first.
Is everything cooked right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Dick face.
Yes, check some.
That was my favorite so far, the berry and scallop. Cooked very well.
I love scallops.
see their red faces and the smoke.
You should just sneak out like it's
Sweating is not a
Is
good
that
one.
the prettiest show in the market? Go in there.
2 minutes. You'll be good.
Yeah, these are good. Yeah, these are all good.
Okay, hello. Once again, who's ready for the main course? The main course. Getting ready to come out. Chef Brunson, you said to me, how many times have you had 3 different proteins for a main course?
Why have one meat when you can have 3, huh?
Why? 3 meats coming right up. What do we have for this main course, Chef?
We have some beautiful lamb, some pork, and some beef culotte. I'm a meat guy. I like cooking meat. So if I'm going to feed somebody, I like this thing. We call it the mixed grill. I love a good mixed grill. There's something when you're eating multiple kinds of meat, you get the sweats a little bit. You know, you drink a little cold bourbon with it.
Are the vegetables a garnish or?
Aren't vegetables a garnish?
Yes,
I grew up in Iowa.
Yes,
I brought some corn. It's Colorado corn.
I thought that's feed in Iowa.
It is. It is.
We're going to feed it to you tonight. New relationship and new partnerships, just like the Rabbit Farm. But Mike Harper, come on up here, Mike. Mike Harper. Marianne is.
Oh, Marianne.
That's better.
She grew up on a ranch in Meeker, Colorado. Her family's raised
That I like that. I like that.
Mary
Come on,
Ann.
Marianne.
Mary
Come on
Ann.
up
Come
here.
on, I'll make you feel very comfortable. Come on. We can do it. Can I come over there? And we'll tell the story
Yeah,
from
just-
over here.
yeah,
It's all
go.
right. These microphones are really funky, like the World Wide Web. It goes everywhere. It's really weird. Here. Hi. Hey, and I'm Brian, Marianne.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
And now tell me, where is your ranch?
We are 70 miles north of Denver.
Heard.
70 miles north of
Squash.
Denver in a little town.
Miles
Hot
east
squash
of
herd,
the
chef.
Fort Collins. We're in Eaton.
Oh, in Eaton, Colorado. Okay. So we're eating local lamb. Okay, I like that. I like that. We started right there. Okay. And now tell us more about you, because you guys are doing something special. The food tastes awesome, the lamb. I mean, come on.
It's Colorado raised. It's the best you'll ever taste.
These folks over here would love to see you, Marianne. Could you
I
come
know,
on up
come
here?
on,
Come
man.
on, let's give it a hand. Marianne, come on. Come on up here.
I love it.
Give her the encouragement. I mean, this is truly what Colorado's all about. These are the guys, these are the farmers, the
bite.
ranchers.
I know.
Too hard.
They won't bite. So meet Justin Brunson. This is Chef Brunson. This is
So
Marianne
we met
Harper.
tonight, and I was butchering this beautiful lamb that you all grew, and I was like, why the hell don't I know these people?
Exactly.
And that's one of the things I love about this place. It brings people like us together.
Okay.
I wouldn't know y'all if it wasn't for tonight. Like, you know, Greg's like, I got this beautiful lamb rancher, and I'd never even heard of you guys. And I think I'm well studied on the, like, I'm always trying to learn and grow and be better. And then tonight, I met you and your lovely husband over there as well. It's all right.
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
he's got a conversation over here. Don't interrupt, Justin, please.
She doesn't want to be put on the spot, but I'll
Not
tell you what.
at all.
She doesn't want to be put on the spot. But last year when we met these guys, we went up and we picked up a lamb with our own hands. We saw where they were in the farms. We saw the practices that these guys have with the quality lambs. And Colorado at its finest, they're pasture raised. They're fed great ingredients. You guys believe in corn finish as well? Mike, you love the corn finish, don't you? It's nice and tasty, but we brought this lamb
So
back
everybody
last year.
likes the idea of grass-fed meat. We all like the idea of it, all right? Till you eat it. I don't want meat that tastes like salmon ever. I want my meat I'm from Iowa, and there's something to be said about pasture-raised and grain-finished animals. I mean, the way that corn puts fat onto an animal and that sweet, tender deliciousness with that marbling. I mean, I like the idea of grass-fed beef, but I don't want to eat it. When Christmas time
Well, yeah,
comes,
Justin, tell us, who sold us on that damn thing about tenderloins with no fat? What was wrong? That was some skinny person went wrong.
think
They
there
got
was
off the
this
rails.
thing about 5 years ago when we had this big drought in this country, and all the cattle farmers in the country needed to get rid of their young cattle that were fed on grass before they could put them on grain because there was no grain because there was a drought the year before. Grass-fed beef became this big thing. And that's really, I mean, I hate to talk smack a little bit, but I grew up in Iowa. I love corn-fed beef. I don't you'll never come to my house on Christmas and get a grass-fed crown roast, I'll tell you that, ever. You're not going to come to Old Major and be like, oh, this is all grass-fed, because we've tried it. You know what happens when we try it? We sell a $100 steak, and we get yelled at because it doesn't taste good. You know, they're like, this thing's tough. It's tough, it's tight, it's irony, you know, like grass-fed beef is beautiful for the people that want to do that, all right? I'm like, good for them. But like, I really, really like corn-fed, corn-finished, grow them on the prairies, let them run, let them calve out there, right? Or lamb out, right?
Still grass-fed.
They're grass-fed, right? But that lasts, how long do you guys finish on corn for?
I'd say somewhere around 45 to 50 days on corn.
Yeah, so
you can't talk now, Mike.
Yeah.
You got no microphone.
So that last 50 days, that animal sits there and it gets to eat like a goddamn king. You know, you take a pile of corn and a pile of grass and take an animal and just be like, here you go. go eat whatever you want to, 100% of the time, it's going to go to that pile of corn. It will never go to that pile of grass. I mean, maybe a horse. They're not very smart animals. But every time, like, animals love corn. It's like feeding kids candy, right? It's sweet. It's high in protein, high in carbohydrates, right? That's what gets them nice and thick. Like, if you were going to eat an animal, do you want to eat me or do you want to eat Brian? I would eat me. Maybe not my liver, but everything else. I mean,
I promise you there's a lot of fat in here.
And his liver you probably wouldn't want either. But thank you so much. This is the lamb that you guys are going to be eating tonight with this main course. So thank you so much, Harper Feeders and Mike and Marianne.
Thank you, Mike and Marianne.
You guys are great. It wasn't that bad, was it?
So much.
It wasn't that bad. We'll talk about the beverages tonight that apparently a lot of you love because they're almost out. I don't know if they are or
We're
not.
up to like 6, 7 bottles. I like it. 3 cases of beer.
Michael
So
Myers,
please
Philip
drink
Raleigh,
water.
291. Come on
Water,
up here.
I'll get you one.
Look at these guys. This is great. Colorado, born and bred. Michael Myers, Philip Raleigh. Thank you guys. So who here has been to 291? Do you know about them?
One
Have you ever
slice,
had
one
it?
nice
291
slice, right?
Distillery.
Colorado Springs.
So your first time.
It's got to be hot.
Yep.
This is great. Michael Myers, what do you do when somebody says, this is my first time discovering your spirits?
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
I don't know. Tell my
That's a
story,
little rough.
but that's a long
That's a
thing.
little rough, yeah.
We've been talking a
No,
lot,
you're right.
so
What
I can
about that
tell
one?
my story. But Philip sells all my whiskey.
Hello.
But and we're dear friends. I started 291. I was a fashion beauty photographer in New York. 9/11 happened. I was 3 blocks from the World Trade Center when the first plane flew over.
Yeah, I think we can go.
My wife at the time's parents lived in Colorado Springs. We moved here. I
Against the
commuted
grain.
for a long time. Decided to do something different.
slice against grain.
Read an article after a Vanity Fair shoot. I was on a plane flying back, and an article about Stephen Goss created Sailor Jerry and Hendrick's Gin. Thought I could make whiskey. Decided I could build my own still. I'm from Georgia originally. They make it in the woods in Georgia. Can't be that hard. So I went and talked to Mike Bristol Brewing Company, and he said, I can make beer. I don't know anything about distilling. And I said, don't worry, I'll figure it out. I'd never brewed beer or distilled, so you have to make a beer to distill it.
Justin is a really good friend of ours.
So I read everything I could. I started in 300 square feet, which is like this corner over here. Made 60 gallons a week. There's the Whiskey Bible, Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible out of London. He rates over 4,500 whiskeys, 94 points to 97.5. He gives you liquid gold. 97.5 wins Whiskey of the World. My barrel number 2 of my rye got me liquid gold, 94 points. I have 7 liquid golds from Jim Murray with 6 different recipes. I have the world's best, let me back up. 2016, first time presented, I won Best American Rye Whiskey from Whiskey Magazine. 2018, I won America's Best Rye and World's Best Rye from Whiskey Magazine. Huge. The bourbon, everything double gold, San Francisco, Denver, New York, it's incredible.
And he has a unique process. So he was like a front runner in what he's doing, one of the first people to do what you do.
So the
and you're
Aspen
so
Staves.
damn humble.
So my whiskey is finished on aspen staves. So I take toasted pieces of aspen, pop the oak barrel, and pop the bung on it, and put aspen in it for the last 3 weeks. And so everything's finished on aspen. I thought it'd be good on the label. It also tastes good. So my still is built out of photogravure plates. So a flat copper plate, you chemically etch an image. You take ink, put it on the plate, put a piece of paper with it, you get an inked photograph. So I took 7 plates, cut them out, rolled them, and then had somebody TIG weld them together. And all my whiskey goes across those stills. That's still today.
So
291. 291 people ask where it's from. 291 was the very first photo gallery. Now it's working, or I'm closer to it. In New York, 1907, 291 Fifth Avenue. My dorm room as a photo major at Savannah College of Art and Design was 291. I built my still out of photogravure plates. So Distillery 291 Colorado whiskey.
And when he says just a photographer, folks, this guy was in New York. And so, like, the people that he, you know, think of the Angelina Jolie's in their, thank you, Jay. I'm recorded, so sorry I wasn't on it. So when I'll come back, let me rewind just a second. When he says he was just a photographer, the people that he was shooting in his career all are very, very famous people today, as he is. I think this guy is a legend because of what he has done. I mean, if anyone would go to any whiskey show, anything where people are whiskey aficionados, this man, like, they bow down to him. Everyone wants to meet Michael Myers. I mean, yes,
well,
Philip.
I think what's really cool, too, is being able to share Michael's story and tell it every day. But the big part about us is our relationships with Colorado Springs and Denver and the restaurants, and Justin being a really great friend of ours, and Old Major picking us up in Denver, one of the first few restaurants that did pick up 291 here. And we've been able to grow. We're in 8 different states now. But the relationships that we have through the Modern Eater and the chefs and the restaurateurs and the bar owners here, that's what really has made 291 as well, is Michael's story and Michael's passion, but Denver and Colorado Springs really supporting us.
Yep.
So that's what's really huge as well.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. 291. It is awesome.
Thanks.
Right on. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So here's something you should know about portrait, right? So portrait mode changes color.
Right.
a lot of times it'll dumb it down. Here's like one of the tricks with food, right? Like that. I mean, yeah, that's all right. We can get it. My dad's not even good.
But go change the filters.
No, the filter. You know what I do with mine? I actually leave it on. Everything I take is vivid, and then I'll mess with it from vivid to somewhere else.
These are all removed to vivid.
But do you have it on like all the time, so you don't have to move it to vivid? You can set it so everything you take is done.
I bake, so I try to take pictures. Show me the secrets. Let's learn. Roll and
about that? Your posture is so good. Oh yeah, and you get up over it. Like, that's what you want done, right? What was the best flavor of pork chop?
I think pork chop is so smoky. What do you like about the lamb?
What was it? Beef, lamb, pork? What was the... That's the thing about these things. I don't think everything. I get home and I'm like, garbage. What's the best? Look at the bite. That's a pro. That's a pro.
So I had a fish up my head, so don't like me call the notes.
On your show last week, there was something that you didn't like.
They don't breathe.
It's got the whole animal.
I don't like water chestnut. Like a chalkboard.
Everything's good. Now when I come back to Denver, I'm gonna have to actually go to your
Your
restaurant.
love the pork.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love pork?
Lamb was my favorite of those.
I love
three.
lamb. I love pork. I kind of have a problem. I love pork. No sounds like this more coming up.
Are you close? No.
What's for dessert, Jeff?
Pork and ribs. So the dessert's been on my menu since day one. Awesome. The butterscotch poached crab with bacon griddle and whipped cream and butterscotch with real scotch in it.
I can't have that. I want all that. At like 1 a.m. that together. Those two things together.
could you cue us up? I want to introduce the dessert.
Yeah. Oh, it's hard to cook. They're like they're cooking and talking. Like, yeah. It's hot.
Okay. We are ready for the dessert, which is being plated right now. And Chef Sarah doesn't know this, but she's about to tell you what the dessert is. She's looking at me very nervously. She's biting her lip, and I love it. Because this is going to be raw. Chef Sarah, will you tell everyone you're about to put dessert? Is anyone ready for dessert? I mean, and do you even have room for dessert? Okay, I like it. Chef Sarah, please tell them what they're about to enjoy. I see some white, creamy substance going on top of it. Yeah.
Sure. So we have butterscotch pot de creme. Pot de creme is a custard-based dessert. It's been on the menu for 6 years, and it's served alongside a bacon peanut brittle. So we're very meat-centric, obviously, right? So there's lard in the actual base. There's bacon in the brittle, and there's lard in the chantilly. So there's a lot of pork in this dessert because you haven't had enough meat, right? So, yeah, that's it. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and here's a little fact about lard. We don't eat it straight in our country, but many other countries, they just put lard on a plate and you spread it like butter or cheese. Yes, if you have traveled, you might know this. But it is insane, the foods that we eat and what we've been told is good, because in other countries, they will boil like a lamb's head or a cow's head for a week.
Tastes great.
And then they scrape all the stuff off of it, and that's what that's like if you've ever heard of head cheese.
Yeah, they're in.
Which you are not not looking at me with not a smile, because it wasn't bad when you ate it. Because these are things that these are traditions. And that's what, one of the things that is community around your family and traditions, and that's like where you're getting good food. And so there's another thing that I'll give you tonight is make a meal at home. Make a meal for your friends. Enjoy something and remember what you experience here tonight. There were several just couples around the room, but I see so many connections as this night has been going on, as the food and the beverage has been really creating a commonplace that you all have been able to jump right into. And I can't tell you a thank you, because this is the last of our 8 dinners. We didn't really talk to a farmer tonight, which we should have, and I apologize for that. Our farmers are getting busy right now. It is the heat of the season right now for most of my farmer friends. And so they had to cancel. But the reality is you were at a place where you're getting such good food, and it's a culmination of this road trip that we had this crazy idea a couple years ago to go visit all these farms and ranches that I had been dealing with for years and years and years. And so we jumped in my truck. We got a camper, and I wish the guy was here, Matt, because he gave us his Airstream our first year, and I felt really sexy in it. It was a beautiful, 23-foot Airstream, and we drove it around Colorado for 7 days. And Jay will tell you right over here, and Jay, you might mention this. For him, it was the worst 7 days of his life, because he was locked in a truck with Greg and I. And there are moments where Jay?
I slept in the truck, his truck. Every single night that the only option was either sleep in the truck, or they're like, no, we've got a room and you can come in and you can sleep in here and I'm going to sleep over. I said, I'll get the truck, man. I'll just sleep in the truck. And I slept on a guy's garage floor.
Oh, that's right. One night you did sleep on.
Yeah. I was just trading aloneness, for other middle-aged guys and their livesness. I like mine separated.
Well, but tell us about the trip, Jay. I mean, jump in there. No? Do you want me to give it the color or what?
Yeah, man. Do all that.
But the reality is so one year we started and we drove out I-70 and all the way down through all these farms that, I could tell you the black bears, the corn that you ate tonight actually came out of Pueblo, and that's a Muso farm. Everything that we can source locally, we're putting it on front and center, because the reality is it's about this community. And I can't tell you, we're at Big B's having his cider around his fire pit in his backyard where this man lived his life for the last 20 years.
Corn shop.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, I can't encourage you all enough to explore what we have. Go down to Jane's place in Salida. I mean, the food that we got all year round came from just our state. And check into the Modern Eater page because you can see a lot of, we interviewed most of these farms. And you can see the places that we have traveled, which is truly inspirational to me, even when I've been there. I've been doing this my whole life, and half of my life now, but I'm not a little kid anymore. Like 25 years ago when I was 25, it was really like my whole life. I thought I was a big deal, and now at 50, you're like, holy shit, that's just a little piece, Brian. So enjoy the dessert. I hope you all enjoyed the night. We'll be on to wrap it up, but please, if you have any questions of the chef, if you want to take a picture with the chef, he's a super cool guy. Michael Myers, Jane, these people are real and they're here for you. So reach out, don't be shy, have fun, and thank you for coming. Thank you from all of us.
People getting together cooking. I just got back last night. I got back last night at 11. I woke up at 4 and went to work. Went to the plant today and worked all day and then prepped this thing and did a fucking 2 interviews for a photo shoot. And today sucked. I mean, this part was great. I'm just tired. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. That's the guy we go fishing with. Yeah, it's all lies. This guy right here is.
We're gonna start a business. We're gonna call it Smoking Mirrors.
Dude, this guy, he owns the crowd too, and like, he's one of my heroes right here when it comes to business and just. Oh, you're awesome, man. It's super cool. You know, when you're proud of what you're doing, it makes it easy, right?
It does make it easier. You listen, you enjoy it. It's not a grind.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it can be a grind.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like
where I am.
Yeah, I mean, it's. It's awesome. It's right there down across from Novo on Larimer there. Yeah, it's right. What's across the street? 31st, yeah. That's where they make. Dude, they were the first people to make big time good tortillas here. Big time. Yeah, those green chilies are fucking awesome. Wow, that's one of my favorite ones.
I've not had those.
Yeah, he makes a green chili. It's flour, right? Or yeah, it's a flour. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, we put some pork in there. Onions on lime. All right, I gotta go back in here. Entertain folks. Low Rich. Ugh. 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 Ooh. Yeah, I didn't cool off. I was hot. Yeah, I just had to cool off. I was hot. They're good, aren't they?
It's not sweet enough? No. I can taste something besides pure sugar. I'm not going to
Scotch.
Scotch.
Pork. Salt. Okay.
So we're just going to walk up and say hi. Hey, folks, there's one person I got you up and forgot about all of them. Who fucking so let's fucking what do we care? Just do it. Walk up there. We'd be more respected if we just don't. Yeah. I mean, I'll walk up there and say, hey, folks, there's one person I want to tell you.
Did you get one without us kissing? Or just the kissing?
Almost kissing, post kissing.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, send them all to me.
All right, Mr. Picture Pro. Can you get a picture with the chef?
Yeah. I mean, one.
Jake, ready?
Hello, you guys. How was dinner tonight? Was it excellent? Did you love it? I'm telling you, week 8 of the summer dinner series was exactly what we wanted. We closed it out strong. Chef Justin Brunson, man, this has been a great night. Thank you.
Thanks for having us tonight. So,
that's going.
We're very honored to just come cook food with wonderful, nice people with these great grills, great ingredients. Where's Brian at?
Brian's here, yeah.
Smoking a bowl, probably.
No way.
He's in the produce business. Yeah.
Justin, before we close this out, first of all, Debo Brewing Company, thank you.
Beer.
Jack.
My neighbor, we're neighbors.
Yeah, we're definitely neighbors.
We're neighbors.
How'd you like the beer?
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jack, give us a second about the beer company.
I mean, 1 second, I would love to say thank you guys so much for saving me for last. So I have the meat sweats real hard and like the whiskey sweats real hard. And I've only had a couple beers. So, you know, we're located very close to Justin up here. We're just a little bit north and a little bit east of that up in the Sunnyside neighborhood. Thank you guys so much for tasting all the beers today. We specialize in French style beers, and most of you guys have been embracing that tonight, minus this little segment over here on the IPAs. But that's the thing. I mean, we do all different types of beer up there, and we really pride ourselves on keeping a really diverse tap list. So we've got a little bit of the old school IPAs. We've got a lot of the saisons, the French style beers. We've been up there for 6 years. We're coming up on our 6-year anniversary here in September. So we're really representing for the neighborhood up there.
Whoa. Something special is coming up, though. He's not, like, alluding to the big deal.
The anniversary party, man.
Anniversary party.
Yeah, absolutely. The 6-year anniversary.
Yes.
We've got 6 new beers coming on. We're canning everything we do now. We said we don't care anymore. I almost cussed.
You can do it.
I almost.
What
no,
would you have said?
Drop it.
I would have said we've been there for freaking ever.
No, we're having a lot of fun up there, and we're finally we're branching out, we're embracing our roots, and we're just brewing everything on the big system. We're canning everything, and everybody's been very supportive of that move for us. So you can find us all around Denver. You can find us here on the Modern Eater all the time. Maybe you can find us over at Old Major sometimes.
We've had you guys on tap before.
You have us on tap.
A very special release. We got a road.
Yeah.
Road. Yeah. Breweries. I would be doing everybody a disjustice just not to have rotational great beers.
You got to rotate that meat out too.
Yeah. I like the old meat.
You like the old meat.
The old
Sometimes fresh meat's good too.
No, I like the old stuff. I like my beef aged. I like dry cured salamis. I like
aged rabbit.
Yeah. We haven't done any aged rabbit. Fresh rabbit.
There we go. Fresh rabbit. Fresh rabbit. Corn finished.
Yep.
Awesome. And we've gotten to learn a lot about each other tonight. Did anybody meet a new friend tonight? Anybody?
All
yes,
sorts.
Good. That's truly what this is all about. And as we wrap up the summer dinner series, and you don't have to go, we're just hanging out. But truly, this is what we want to express to you. Did you see when Justin walked around and touched every table? That's a pro. Truly, that's a pro. This is a guy.
Business,
that's
baby.
hospitality at
Also
its
wash
finest.
your
It's
table.
Colorado at its finest. But where'd you get that from, Justin?
Well, my grandmother, of course.
Yeah,
the sweetest, most beautiful lady in the whole land, Miss Marion Barnes.
You walk around, but you could have criticism. People could say, because you're saying, how was the food? Was it delicious?
Man, I've had plenty of people in my life tell me I suck. I'm all right with it. I think that's one of the things you just get used to as you get a little older, right?
These types of dinners and what we're putting together. This man just came off of a vacation. And when you say vacation, I truly don't know how much.
It was a learning trip. It was a learning trip.
It was a learning trip. But
I was just in Maryland, New Jersey, Philadelphia. We ate at all the sandwich shops in South Philly. We went to Jersey and picked up tomatoes. We canned 6 bushels of tomatoes. We went to an oyster farm. We went and picked crabs. We harvested crabs. To learn about American food and bring that back to Denver, that's what it's about, you know?
Yeah. I don't know about you, though, but I would want to put my feet up after a couple of weeks of that.
I got off a plane last night at 11. I woke up at 4 a.m. and went and made sausages. Did a photo shoot for whatever.
And here he is tonight for you guys.
These guys
thank you. Come on, let's hear it for Chef Justin Brunson. Chef Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, Chef Sarah. There may be a couple of announcements. I don't know if you want to do it here or not.
Coming up at Old Major, everybody just hold on. We got a press release coming out in the next week. So
can we just not a little bit of nothing?
Can't do that.
Not
That's
here.
Why we do a press release so everybody gets it on time.
This is a press release.
35 people in here.
And
they don't talk at all.
I think I don't fall for peer pressure. I am the peer pressure. All right.
All right. So tonight has been very special for all of us. And once again, Old Major, Chef Justin Brunson, Proud Souls Barbecue and Provisions, Harper Feeders Farms, Jane Levine, you guys over there at Jefferson Farms, so great to all of us.
Lady of the River Rabbit.
Yeah, who else? There's a couple of friends. Dan's here tonight.
Big Dan, that's one of my best friends. That guy taught me how to fly fish right there.
Yeah. Dan's been drinking some greenback.
Our friends from 291 Whiskey back there, thank you for making the best Colorado whiskey.
Michael Myers.
Hands
Philip
down.
Raleigh. And Jack. Oh, my goodness.
This guy right here.
Jack.
D-Bolt.
It's doubled, isn't it? Die-bolt.
Double, baby. You know I like it.
Depends on how many bowls you've been smoking.
I'm going to do what's fitting. This is the end of the summer dinner series. We've been waiting for this. Chef Justin Brunson, close it out.
Thanks for having us, man. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for coming, all right? Yeah.